everyone. I'm so excited to be doing this video. If you are watching, it's because you have been introduced to our It Works Global Latino movement, and I'm so happy to be taking part about sharing this opportunity, sharing the movement, being a part of this movement. For those who don't know me, I'm Stephanie. I've been a part of It Works Global now for about 4.5 years almost, and I love being a Latina. I love being able to be surrounded by my culture daily. I have been born and raised in Miami, Florida. So if you guys don't know, Miami is so diverse with all different types of cultures, the food, the music, everything. And I love being able to share my culture with others, and the fact that It Works has tied in our Latino movement is just remarkable. I'm so inspired and I cannot wait to share this with you. So a little bit background about me and how I say It Works found me. I was in social media, right? So I was scrolling down social media. I found someone local to me who used these wraps in her tummy area, aka patches in Spanish, and I was like, what are these patches that she's using? Like, how is this helping her get tightened and toned, and you know, her stomach is so flat. And prior to that, I had been in a really bad jet ski accident where I had ileostomy. If you guys don't know what that is, you can go on Google ileostomy and I'll give you what it is. And I was at my lowest. I was very self-conscious of how I looked, and I wanted some type of change. So I looked into the products, I looked into the business. I saw these products were all natural, check. I saw that most of them were vegan, check. That they were plant-based, check. That we have flagship products that no other company or place had them, check. And I also saw the core values of this company, right? Being debt-free, being faith-based, and being able to help others get out of debt. And I was drowning in debt. I had hospital bills because my parents had no health insurance, therefore I didn't have health insurance. And you know, I wanted to be able to pay off that debt. I wanted to be able to go back to school. I had many goals and ambitions that I knew working 2 jobs and going to college part-time would not allow me to do. So I was working 2 jobs. I was working my 9 to 5, which I was a paralegal. And then on the weekends, I was doing a wine gig. So I would work either both days, one day. So it all depended on what they gave me. I was going to a community college part-time, so after work, going straight to college to take my courses. And I have a boyfriend, right? So, and I'm very family oriented, so I was struggling a lot, you know, spending time with my family, with my relationship, always tired, barely sleeping. I would leave my house when it was dark, coming home when it was dark, and I was just tired of that. I've been working since I was 14, which is very common in the Hispanic culture to be working since early age to help out with household duties, and I was just wanting something different. I don't know if you who are watching this ever felt that way, but I felt like, you know, my generation was built for more, to do more, to share things that can inspire other people, to help people get out of debt. And I knew that when I landed my hands on this opportunity, it would exactly do that for me and my family. So since I've been in this business, I've paid over $32,000 in debt, including my hospital bills. 2 cars have been paid in full. I paid credit card debt. I've been able to go on multiple vacations. I've been able to help out my family, my parents, which that means the world to me. You know, being able to have them not worry about bills, whether it's groceries, their car payments, their cell phone bills, whatever it is, just being that extra help. So, you know, I went also from being a paralegal for almost 6 years to going back to school at 25 years old, which was very scary for me. Just because at that age I felt like most of my friends were already established, you know, they had their jobs, their family, they were married, and I was here starting over. But I knew and I had faith that in my business I would be able to grow as long as I was determined and excited about what I was doing, and that I would be okay. So I went back to school doing something that I never thought I would be able to do just because I never had the finances, and I was able to leave my job and just focus on school full time. It was a 27-month program. I graduated with a bachelor's in medical sonography, aka ultrasound, and I was able to do that just by working this business on the side. So a little timeline from my experience with It Works. I went from making about $500 to $600 my first 6 months, right? So that was my goal. Once I was able to do that, I left my job, that I was doing on the weekends. And then I was determined to make almost the same that I was making at my 9-to-5 job, which I was able to do that within about a year or so. And then when I made about a year and a half in the business is when I was almost making double, triple from my 9-to-5, and where I felt secure that I can leave my job and go back to school. Now I've been full-time entrepreneur working this business for almost 3 years, which is so exciting, my 3-year mark in May. And I have just been at all, you know, coming from a Latin culture, working minimum wage, you know, being categorized as this, you know, you are going to work all your life, you're never gonna have anything, just feeling in doubt because my parents never had a high school education, and being able to find something and create something different for my family has always been important. And I know that I can see myself doing something like this, helping other families, helping other women, men feel good about themselves, love themselves, and be able to make extra income. I knew I could see myself doing this something long term. You know, we are open in Puerto Rico, which is great. 10% of our company, guys, so listen to this, 10% of our company speak Spanish. Okay, so this is why we have introduced this Latino movement, and we're growing and we're sharing it, and we're so excited for you to be a part of this. We are also open in Spain, which is awesome because we speak español, so we can definitely help them. And we're opening in Mexico, which is coming soon, guys, so I'm super excited about that. And every time I talk to someone who is in the Latino community, they never know what we are, which I love. I love being able to hear from other people. I've never heard of it. What is it? Give me more info. I love that. Why? Because that makes me feel like I'm in the right place at the right time. You know, we have a full access of support and guidance with the Latino community. We have a whole entire team backing us up, from training to parties to events to anything, hosting phone calls, opportunity calls, product calls, everything that you need to be able to do to be successful in this business. We already have that down packed to the T, which makes me feel secure because I know I'm a part of something that's great. You know, you need no inventory. You don't have to worry about shipping products, which is awesome as well because we all join this business to make extra income. So I love the fact that they put us in a position to make income and they help us with those things. You know, we're simply just brand reps, so we're really good customers with the business. We share what we have our hands on the same way we would share our favorite restaurants, our favorite hair supplies, makeup, whatever it is that we love, that we're able to share with other people, the same concept. And I just wanted to share that if this is something that you've been thinking about, maybe you have been praying over it and you're just wondering, like, is this for me? I encourage you to just take the leap and say yes to something like this. You will not be alone. You have the support, the guidance. We're here to make sure that you're successful in what it is that you want to do. Again, I came in for an extra $200 to $500. I never thought that I'd be full-time with this business for 3 years already, guys. I never thought that this would be possible, but I have amazing support. You know, the company keeps our steps so simple to be successful. They give us amazing bonuses because we're a debt-free company. So their goal is to make sure that we're able to pay off our debt. And I'm just so excited. So if you're watching this, again, it's because you have been introduced to our Latino movement. And if you want more information in what we're doing, if this sounds interesting to you, let me know. Let's book a call. Let's talk. Let's meet up if you're local. And if someone sent you this video, go and reach out to them. And like that, we can go ahead and help you get started on this new movement. Thanks, guys.